Oh, just
That's
for
just
us.
his own personal.
A little video. Starting the videos. Yeah, you can do
The
that.
outtakes.
I'm about to, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We always talking about whatever. So, you know, get things going. Oh, you got to do your little part first, huh?
Yeah.
So this is what it looked like before we get on camera, y'all. I come late. Then I get here. Our producer be waiting on us. And then, you know, Sarah just gonna take her time and smile and shit. Like,
You have to get your stuff ready first.
He one button. We what?
But you had to get everything in position first.
Oh,
Don't
you trying
start
to put
with
that
me.
all on me?
Right.
You trying to see?
My shit was ready to go.
Yeah, he says, this is shit y'all don't see on air. We ain't friends, man.
Right,
This shit-
we ain't friends.
We ain't friends, man. It's that bullshit right here, boy. Damn. You know, then she got me driving back up to, well, where in the hell I'm at? I'm like past 5 different time zones to come up this way.
I'm done.
I'm just saying.
You ready?
I'm ready. We got some topics, but I don't know what they are, but it's cool. We got the countdown thing. It's fun. We got the little cute little countdown. They nod at each other and shit. Like, hey. They be treating me like I'm not even in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, we on? Are we on? Is that another countdown? What we got going on?
I just can't stop laughing.
Shit, what the hell happening around here? We don't know what's going on. I'm looking at 5 countdowns. You going, this is going. I think right now we are almost there. That's it right there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's
Yes, sir.
we are we live yet? We're not live yet, right?
We're live.
We live?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, if it ain't live, it ain't me. What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Y'all know, welcome to this wonderful edition of Cigars and Conversations. We out here in Ohio, somewhere in the boondocks.
Stop it.
Okay.
I work in the boondocks. Don't
All
discourage the people from coming to see me.
all right, we ain't in the boondocks. We out here at Bell's Cigar and Tobacco, is that correct? Or
Cigar and vape.
Cigars. I knew that vape was up in there somewhere.
Monroe.
We on Monroe, 63, y'all. I mean, I'm straight up, man. Like, I can see the Shell gas station right there. I can walk to Popeyes if I wanted to.
Yes, sir, you can.
It's right
And
there.
they're open till what?
BB
What did I
Coffee
say
next
last
door,
week?
11 o'clock,
Yeah,
that
11
Popeyes.
o'clock.
But I ain't want to get that late night Popeyes because they be having chicken that was fried like 3 o'clock and ain't nobody bought it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you go in and ask for stuff that you know that they're not going to have.
Or double dip fried spicy chicken. I don't know what the hell you
You
get.
ask for spicy chicken and specific pieces.
Is
And
that
then
what
you
that
guarantee
is?
they're going to drop it. You might have to wait a minute.
All right,
but
I can
it'll
do
be
that
fresh.
though, but you know, I can. We'll see what happens tonight when we get off thing. But anyway, y'all, welcome to Cigars and Conversation. I'm your boy T Shear. Y'all know what's up. We got my host in the house. Now we're gonna go ahead and let my host introduce herself this time. Hopefully she'll say more than 3 words. Hi y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can get her to actually say something. But go on and introduce yourself, Sarah.
Hi, folks. You just introduced me. You just said my name.
See, all right, you can't. All right, boo. All right, you know I'm sick. I'm tired. I got a headache already. You know what I'm saying? I don't even smoke weed. I need a joint.
I got you over there.
You got me.
I got
Hey,
stuff for sale over there.
I hope you got your bag, man. I need a goodie bag because I got no cigars.
I do.
You do?
I do
Thank
have
you.
some.
I need something for the
Actually.
trip home.
Yeah.
I can't take a 30-minute ride without no sticks, man. That's horrible.
I got you. So this
All right.
one, here.
That
you
work.
have that
I'm
one.
good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a brand new one.
See,
I just had
she-
a wrap. You know, it's the perks. It's the perks, baby.
See, y'all, she be trying to get that friend level. This don't do it though, but she be working. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm unappreciative, but I'm straight up. I real.
It's the perks.
So, all right. So again, you know what I'm saying?
I know, Sly. It's not the same without us smoking.
Yeah. We can't
But
smoke. We're on the inside.
We had to do a quick pivot today.
yeah, we had
because,
a-
life throws curveballs at us.
Exactly.
So we're indoors.
And we handled it though. We
Correct.
handled it. With some curveballs
Correct.
went on. Nobody could control things. This
Correct.
bop, and we're here. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke that on the way home. And be honest with you, with this topic we're gonna hit today, I might not need to be smoking for real, because this is gonna be a heck of a
You
topic.
don't need to be smoking or drinking during this topic.
You ain't
I'm just
never
gonna put that
lied.
out there.
All right, because it's real. It's
Just gonna put that out
a
there.
conversation.
It is a
So
conversation.
before we get to that,
Yes, sir.
go on do that screen thing you got. She's so professional, man. She got this little screen thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, like pop top. Look, we get the boy. That is so cute. Well, that almost made me want to tear up right there. You know what? We got the pop top in the house. I actually got
Lord
2 of
help
them.
me.
I be saying the same thing about myself. So we got this thing going on, pop top, real quick. As you can see, for people who don't know, man, I am so happy. I want to just say this real quick. I was, y'all know I'm taking care of my 90-year-old dad, right? And so long story short, Major League Baseball, which again, I'm going to give them kudos. I don't care what nobody else say. I'm going to give my kudos out to Major League Baseball. They can't change the past. I can't change the past. But Major League Baseball doing some stuff that they're setting the tone for other sports. And other sports can start doing what they're doing. You know what? Maybe people can start feeling a little bit unified. So they got the game going on down in Birmingham, Alabama, and they at the Rickwood Stadium ballpark, which is like the original Negro League ballpark. And what I love about it, a couple things, man. What I really love about it is Major League went down there and took this ballpark that's been shut down forever, and they just renovated so they can have this game right here. And everything they're doing is staying. They're putting new lights in. They're gonna make this stadium back where it can be used again.
Nice.
And I love that. But the real point of it is, as I was talking about my shirt, we lost the great Willie Mays yesterday, one of the greatest to ever put a baseball uniform on. For those who don't know, he did come through the Negro League. Correct. And so long story short, it was very emotional because they gave a heck of a tribute, man, to Willie Mays. They had a son was there. Bobby Bonds was there, who was his godson. Oh my God, Ken Griffey Jr. was in the house. All these Negro League players are still living. The guy that threw the first pitch out was 99 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. And I'm sitting here watching this though, Sarah, with my 90-year-old dad that know all these dudes. So it was. How
emotional was it for him?
You know what? I'll be so honest with you. I think for him, because he was in that life, he was in the moment, he was cool with it. I think it messed me up.
Really?
And I remember sitting there, and I'm being real right now. Back in the day, anybody know this, man? They used to have the little flea market tents, and they sold old school jerseys, right? I got some in my closet. Been in my closet, Sarah, another life ago. I swear to you on that. And I was about to take care of Dad, do what I need to do, and I just stopped. And I just like ran out of his room and went to my closet. I came back in that room, I swear to God. I was acting like a 5-year-old kid. I know I was. I walked in my dad's room and I literally was screaming, Daddy, look what I got. He said, boy, what you got? And I turned around, I was like, look what I got. Like I was freaking 5 years old, man. And he went, look at you, boy, you got Willie Mays jersey. I said, yeah. I mean, boy, you couldn't have told me nothing. Now, y'all don't need to know how much baby oil I put on my skin to screw this bad boy up on me. But I was so proud because I knew I had Jackie Robinson. I just couldn't remember. I thought I had Bonds, but it wasn't Bonds. It was my boy, Willie Mays. So anyway, I just want to do that, man. Give a shout out, to Willie Mays. Job well done. You're the greatest. And again, Major League Baseball, Sarah.
Absolutely.
And there's gonna be a lot of people. They ain't doing nothing. You know what? That's the wrong attitude for real. Because you start doing stuff like that, man, and they really working hard. They can't unchange everything. That's impossible.
Correct.
But the fact that they are trying to do some things to say, hey, we know y'all here. We know what y'all done. Y'all matter. Let's start there.
So that started some time ago.
It did.
We had that conversation last week after the show where we
Yes.
talked about the civil rights games.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they've been on it. And the crazy part about it is, it's weird. If it was any sport who really don't need to do it, I'm being real right now, it's Major League Baseball. They don't have that. I mean, we're not a major figure in Major League Baseball anymore, right?
Not anymore.
But they really going all out to say, hey, whatever this is. And I'm like, damn, this is deep. And what they did tonight was deep. So I had to sit and watch that with my dad, man, for a minute and just take it all in. I was emotional about it for real. So next Pop Top, this is going to be real quick. I'm going to throw it out to y'all like it needs to be thrown out there. You cannot tell me. No one can tell me. Because I know now it's real. T. Higgins is watching our show.
What?
T. Higgins has to be watching our show. Because every time I say something about T. Higgins, and every time I put something out there about T. Higgins do something.
He did.
You
He absolutely did.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
No,
am I
you're
lying?
not. He absolutely did.
He's watching our show.
He absolutely. Somebody is.
I'm convinced. No, it's got to be him. He got to be white. Every time I get on here and I say something, it's a change. And he went, oh, then he right. He called Chad up. He called Ocho up, man. What you think, Ocho? You know, Ocho was like, Chad, please. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, heaven.
I kid you not. So T-sign.
He did.
So that's we can breathe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing with Joe Burrow health, I'm not convinced yet.
I'm not either.
I'm not convinced. I'm listening to these coaching staff. It's a process.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be shocked if Brownie start the season. Don't be shocked if Brownie start the season. I'm putting that out there right now. Don't be shocked if Brownie start the season. So those are my two pop topics. You got anything you want to throw up in this mix?
No, sir.
All right, cool.
No,
All right,
sir.
main event time.
We diving deep tonight. Yeah.
Drum roll, please.
This is a big ass drum roll.
So you know what? It's funny. I ain't got nothing I can pull my thing up on. I was gonna pull that thing. I sent you.
Sent me?
Yeah.
I got you.
You gonna pull that up for me? So I'm gonna set it up a little bit. So tonight's show, I'll tell you where it really came from. It was a Facebook post that was sent, and it really discussed the fact is marriage beneficial for men. And what I liked about it, it didn't go from an attack mode. It went from how about I not say it? How about you? You like to read that?
Yeah. It says men do not benefit from marriage, and it lists 15 comments. He is in his 70s. He is retired from active service. He worked all his life to raise his children. He deprived himself of life's pleasures to pay for expensive school fees and living expenses for his children. They are now well off in Europe, Australia, America, etc. His wife, age 62, has relocated to live with their children. He remains alone back home. His children barely call him. He has to start life all over again as a bachelor. He struggles with high blood pressure and other ailments associated with old age. How much longer will he survive alone? This is the reality for most working class monogamous men. Their old age is often lonely and in many cases sad. No matter how good the man is, women tend to leave their children more or love their children more than their husbands. The older he gets, the less use they seem to have for him. So, what do men truly benefit from marriage? They sacrifice so much but receive little recognition for their hard work, while the woman seems to reap all the benefits. In a man's world, they said, it's a man's world, they said, but it is for the women and children in reality. Dear men, this could be your situation in the next few decades. What are you doing about it? What is your retirement plan?
So, I read that. I read it 5 times because I didn't want to just skate through it. Boom, here's my thought. I don't do that. I don't like doing that. So I really read it, tried to dissect it as much as I could. And the person who sent it, I know personally. I'm not going to throw names out because I don't do that to people. But I think if I did, he wouldn't care. But the point of it is, he was not hit him back. Great topic. He was like, you need to touch on this. All right, you know what? Bet. You're going to throw something out there. You put that out there. I'm going to touch on it. In the whole aspect of it, that what I'm trying to do, Sarah, I don't want to turn this into a man versus female.
Right.
This is not male versus female. This is not wife versus husband. This is not coming from a point of who's right, who's wrong. Because a lot of that was said, it wasn't about who was right, who was wrong. It was about reality. Reality at its freaking finest. So I want to start with, and you vibe in, because this is, I don't have, for the people that's watching this, I am not trying to have answers tonight. I am not trying to sit up here like I'm the good-looking black Dr. Phil. I ain't trying to do that whatsoever. But what I'm trying to do is start a conversation and try to put a foundation around the conversation. And how real is this in the world that we live in today? Because it's not about psychology, the thought process. It's about more sociology. So when we look at marriage from the beginning, you get together, you get your wife, you raise your kids. Back in the day, marriage was more formed for white people. I'm gonna get that clear. The structure was for white people. And it was the structure of the man had a good job, wife didn't have to work. White, what is it, the white picket fence? The house with the white picket fence?
And 2.3 children?
Exactly, yes. That was the structure. What happened was the white man would make money, then you had the wife at home, they get together, and then all of a sudden the wife turned into, I'm just gonna throw a number out, 50 years old. I'm only throwing a number out. I'm gonna say 45 back in the day. 45 for back in the day. Here's the move. White man get rid of wife and go find him a 30-year-old. That was the move. So society said, oh, hell no. The women went, no, this some bull. Whoa. This ain't gonna work. So you wanna leave me to go with somebody else, you're gonna have to give me some of what you got. And you're gonna take care of these kids if they're under the age of 18.
Correct.
White men back then that had money didn't really care because they had the money to go, girl, girl, there you go, all right? So it wasn't much of an issue with them paying that little money out. It still happens today. Donald Trump, you name it, they done it. They shoved the money out. Michael Jordan did it, truth be told. They paid the money out. So with that structure, it was like divorce is cool as long as you got the money to pay that money out. You feel what I'm saying? Then they go get the younger girl, and then the woman will go and try to get a younger dude, or take that money and they'll group up with other divorcees and they go live their life. That's where the whole party of cruises come from. See, I'm trying to tell y'all some things. I'm trying to tell y'all, I really am. That's where that cruise shit come from. All the ladies that had the money, they got a pocket full of money, kids out the house, they divorced, they got with their girlfriends. And they will go cruising everywhere. Living their life. I'm not making this up. I'm trying to tell y'all how it went down. So you go tell me, why are you saying that? Well, if you're going to go somewhere, you better know where it started. So now, here come the black man. We started liking each other. Black men, black women. And whether people will admit this or not, our whole thought in life is always to follow them. They say this is how life's supposed to be because we seeing what they got. We want a piece of the pie, so we need to follow what they're doing. So we followed it. We started getting married. And then we tried to follow what the rich white man was doing. We went and got a side chick. And then all of a sudden, we went to court. And then they were like, give up half. But the problem was, unlike the white man, we ain't had half to give up. Real talk. So now you in a bind. So now your ass broke. You done left your damn woman. Now you trying to go get a side chick and shit. She gonna let you in, but she just gonna suck up what you got. And then when your old ass die, she will go find somebody else. Just telling y'all how that shit was. I don't know that many happy old married men. And I really gave this thought. Like I'm not even coming after nobody. I sat and was like, I don't know that many happy older married men. So the point of it is, so now all of a sudden as time grew, I'm going to say women in general, so I don't have no problems tonight, started becoming empowered. It wasn't the Joan Cleaver days anymore.
We gained some more rights.
Gained more rights.
Correct.
More confidence, if it's fair for me to say as a male, more empowerment, right? And
we gained access to more things.
Access and expectation. All right? So now I want something from you. What do you want? Well, really, it was some of the same things it was that oh my God, I forgot his name. How come I forgot the father's name? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. But anyway, y'all know Mr. Cleaver. He had a first name. I can't
Did
remember.
he? I never watched
I
the
think
show.
he had a first name. But anyway, anybody know Mr. Cleaver's first name? I got some old folks on my thing. Y'all know what's up. So I just know Wally for some reason. So Wally and Beef. So and Joan. But did Duke ever have a name? Anyway, all right, look.
I don't know.
Look. So the point of it is, it ain't like it was. Some of it is. The men, we are supposed to take care of the burden in the household, a burden of the family. We carry the burden. I will say this, and I will say it out loud. Women will be like, well, I work too. Hold on, see, that's, Ain't nobody talking about who ain't working. Ain't nobody talking about that. See, no. Yes, women work in the household. Yes, there are households with 2 checks coming in. Of course there are, duh. Ain't nobody saying women ain't worth nothing. I didn't say that. I would tell you a man's role is to carry the burden.
Societal's version of yes.
Going back,
Yes.
right? Sociology of it all. We carry the weight. I didn't say women don't help. But at the end of the day, there is a difference. You feel what I'm saying? Let me give an example. Because I can do this, because I'm married. When I lost my job, November the 14th, and then a situation with my daddy happened November the 16th. Who carried that burden? I carried that burden. Now, did I say Yolanda didn't know about it? I didn't say that. Yolanda knew about it. Mm-hmm. But the burden of it being handled
The pressure.
is on me. Yes, the pressure.
The pressure.
I call it the burden, but the pressure,
let's say pressure.
the stress.
Right.
It's on me. In a household with a real man in that household, the kids, this, all of it, that's on him. Now, I didn't say the wife didn't do her part. Let's grow up, people. But at the end of the day, if something go wrong, if that wife come home and say somebody hit my car, and she mad that somebody hit that car, who's supposed to get that car fixed? Who's supposed to make them phone calls? Who's supposed to do this? That's our job. That's our duty. If you are a good man, that's your duty. So you carry that weight. All right? I didn't say it was unnecessary weight. I didn't say that. Didn't say that. It's weight. And a lot of times, some cases, you're not appreciated for carrying that weight, even when you're younger. But going by what you read, Sarah, the appreciation of that weight, the ROI of your work,
Mm-hmm.
the ROI of that work, of you carrying that weight, boy, if it ain't there when you get 45, 50, and your spouse don't appreciate what you did, and I'm just saying spouse, if your kids don't appreciate the work that you did, if people that you gave extra to don't appreciate what you did, and you feel unworthy, you feel lonely, you feel totally undervalued, that's the reason why you go to bars and you see the old men at the bars just sitting there, like I used to joke, with the cigarette with the damn ash hanging down. Give me another one, Joe. That's why you go to cigar lounges, you just see dudes sitting in the cigar lounge every damn night just getting drunk as hell. It's something wrong. No blame. It's something wrong. How do I know it? I live it. My boys hit Yolanda up in a heartbeat. Now, one of my sons will hit me. He just hit me golfing. Thank you, Snoop. But on a day-to-day, I'm back up. But I was even when I carried the burdens, I was back up. Because I was gone working. I was gone doing this. I was coaching football. I was coaching this. I was blah, 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 blah. Even though I had the burden, I was the backup. Mom was the first team.
You had a different role.
Yeah, different role.
So I
And
wouldn't say backup. I said you just were in a different lane.
different lane. Different. I can rock that either way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this ain't no debate show. We just trying to put it out there. So you can say different lane, but I was definitely in the far lane. You feel what I'm saying? And yet I'm the one carrying this. But when you are doing it, you that's what it's supposed to be, because moms are the nurturers. You see what I'm saying? Mom's supposed to be right in the lane you said. You want that. But at some point you want, as a man, that you can get to a point when you get older, because I'm telling you, that's when it matters. I can't speak for a female, but for a man, especially a freaking black man, let me be real tonight. Because if you're a black man, I won't speak free tonight. Can I speak free tonight?
That you have been.
All right. Because I just really, if you're a black man and you done worked in this damn place, in this damn country, in this world, in this society, America, and you done made it through this crap 20, 30 damn years, and the racism we dealt with, ain't nobody said nothing about the female. I'm talking about the man right now. Because this is National Man Health?
It is.
All right, I'm talking about men right now. So I ain't trying to have no debates, because I get on my nerves too. If you take that alone, that stress, I won't do it tonight, but the battles I had a white man tell me he was gonna keep me from going to college. He was gonna change no, he wasn't going to. He changed my work schedule so I couldn't go to college. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I done dealt with things that unbelievable, but what I dealt with is not even close to what some other people dealt with. So black men that do this life, work this life, and you still carry that damn burden and weight, the normal weight, and you got the burden that you got from the world gives you, and then you get 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, like my band said, and you just feel like nobody appreciates you, why you want to be here? And then we wonder why the suicide rate goes up. Why the F you want to be here? Who you here for? I joke all the time, and this ain't about me, but I'm going to put what I tell y'all all the time. If I die, please hurry up and find 3 dudes, because you're going to need to go find 3 people to help carry my coffin. I got 3.
So
I got a couple maybes.
So first, the suicide rate situation that you sent me, the study.
Yes.
The rate was actually higher for divorced or widowed men.
It was.
Than it was married men.
Yes.
And to go back to the original screenshot that you sent me that I read.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like he felt, or it wasn't communicated in that passage, that he was exceptionally lonely until everyone was gone, which to me is the same thing as divorce. Whether it's on paper or not.
Yeah.
If the wife is leaving and you're stuck there by yourself, to me that might as well have been divorce.
I agree.
So I think from my perspective, not feeling appreciated, not feeling lonely while you're in a marriage, an active living marriage, that falls on both parties to address that, because 9 times out of 10, if the man is feeling that way in the relationship, the wife is likely feeling that same thing. So there's a neglect piece. Because you get into the mode of, and you and I are both parents of adult children.
Yes.
You get into the mode of raising your kids, and speaking from a mom, you get very focused on taking care of those kids because that's the role that we're supposed to have. You get focused in the role of the career and making sure finances are in order and whatnot. And we spend so much time staying focused in those lanes, we forget that there's a middle lane for that marriage piece. Right. We forget to go back in that lane every once in a while and check up and check in. And so it does become very segmented and very lonely. And why am I here?
Some people don't even know there is a middle lane. Some people were raised that it's supposed to be a middle lane. Some people were never told it was a middle lane.
Some people never saw it in their home
In
life,
their-
like
I
in
was
their,
just-
in their parental examples. They never
Exactly.
saw it.
Exactly.
Because for generations on generations, you see the mother in this lane taking care of the children. You see the father over here taking care of the finances and everything else, but you don't see him going back and forth in that middle lane. So you don't know that you have to.
So the point of it is, Sarah, going back to it, is marriage beneficial for men? Because if there is a divorce, if there is a divorce, and I'm going to use older ages, okay? Because if it's a divorce when the kids are young, the kids, the mother most likely the mother is the one going to have to carry the burden, and the kids pay a price. Know a little bit about that. But I'm going to put it in the older age. Let's say kids are somewhat grown. She gets half, right? With the divorce rate being what it is, right? Is it worth it for a man to truly sacrifice so much that if, going back to what you said, if it is both parties that's not living in the middle lane, that means both people are at fault. Yet I got to give up half. Why would I want to do that? Like, why? Why would I want to put myself in that situation that I can lose half of what I have because things didn't work? It was a two-party problem. Why it didn't work. Yet I got to pay that price. And she has a job too. And a career, excuse me, not a job, but a career.
So the half piece, I know a little bit about how divorce goes because I've been there.
Okay, you can educate me.
I can speak on this a little bit.
All right.
The half piece only comes to communal possessions. Like if we own a house together, we're gonna split the house. Like we're gonna sell it and split that.
Right.
As far as, I'm assuming you would be referring to alimony.
Yeah, I've been divorced. I don't know all the particulars.
So alimony is when the one spouse pays the other spouse
yes.
a stipend.
Yes.
So that is not half. It is a percentage, and it's figured based on what you make versus what I make. So the larger the gap, the more you're going to pay me.
You're right.
And it's only for a certain amount of time.
Really? But how long? Usually that
It
lasts?
depends on the number of years you were married.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the larger the gap, so if we make about the same, you aren't paying me a whole lot.
All right.
And as soon as I get remarried, that stops.
So if the wife makes more money, does
She has to pay.
So if I divorce Yolanda today, since I'm not working, and she makes money, what's wrong? Wait, what's the problem?
Don't throw my girl out like that.
I'm just having a conversation. See, we talking. This grown folks conversation
Yes.
right here.
So the spouse that makes the most money has to pay the other spouse alimony, regardless of gender.
So that's the reason why women want to make sure men make six figures. I got it now. I'm starting to pick up on some stuff now. I'm starting to see what y'all talking about now. I say, I'm all right, go ahead. So that's what that is. So, and I need comments from the people. I need y'all not to just, I need, what do you think? Because is it beneficial, first of all? I'm talking about the entire thing, not just the whole framework from the beginning to the end. Is it beneficial? Because I was reading something the other day that's on my phone where dude was saying, like, what's the point of men getting married? Oh, that's what I was reading. It was a study that came out that said, it was a high number too. Like 70% of women got their married women got a backup plan, got a backup boyfriend. Yeah, I meant to send that to you. That's my fault. Yeah. It was a study done. 70-something percent. Excuse me for that. I can't remember. Said that women got a backup plan going on. And so some of the comments was from the males, honestly, why should men even get married? Because if that's the case, who needs this? Because why am I going to risk when I'm working my butt off? And I think the point that we miss, I love my sons on the real, and they know that. And I am, this is not going to sound right. I can't make it right. But I am very proud of the dad that I was when I was young. I did what I supposed to have done, first of all, before anybody start tripping. But dude, man, I'm telling you, sometimes I worked 2 jobs. And then I had to put the Coach T football coach hat on,
right.
Coach T baseball hat on, Coach T soccer hat on. I was running all around this city.
Right.
Now, I did everything I needed to do and supposed to have done. And I was very, very, very proud of shit. I can remember one time one of my sons had a game at Coleraine. I had to be in San Francisco. I was going to miss the game. So my butt got on a plane to get home. I supposed to get home that Saturday. I got on a plane and got home like an hour before the game started. I mean, this is the type of stuff I was doing. But
because your involvement in your children's lives was
yes,
a high priority for you.
Yeah, and a lot of dads, it is too. A lot of dads.
Right.
But sometimes it gets taken for granted, whether it's from the kids or whether it's from the wife, spouse, girlfriend, whatever you want to put a name on it. It gets taken for granted. And going back to the ROI, there are people who received. Ooh, I'm about to say this one. I had to stop myself on that when I did. I won't say it. Don't go there. People that receive have a responsibility to show that appreciation when it's needed. Not when you want to show it, when it's most needed. Major McNeil was my everything. You even know that, right?
What
Principal
was it?
Major
Yes.
McNeil. He's my everything. You know that. You done heard the stories. You know, I kick it with Major all the time. ROI. People will give ROI to the wrong damn people. Not the people they're supposed to be giving it to. People will give that respect. People will give that ear. People will give their mind. People will give their gratitude. People will give their heart to the wrong damn people. But nobody challenges those folks. If you got someone that invested in you, you show that ROI. I got you. Today, can I talk today? You hit me today, said boom, 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 boom. We can't do the show at your house. Boom, 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 boom. We got 3 options. You said boom. I think, can I say them? Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cancel was one. Cancel the show. Or I get in my car, take this damn drive and pack a lunch. Or we do it tomorrow.
Correct.
Well, I knew I couldn't do it tomorrow because I got lunch with my boy tomorrow. My Withrow monthly dinner. I said lunch. I apologize. Dinner. No, we ain't going to cancel it because we need to do this. This is what we do. But now it's that decision. Y'all know I ain't want to take this drive up here. Y'all know damn well I ain't want to come up here. But let me be clear on this. You and our senior executive vice president producer.
That job title is never the same twice.
It really ain't, is it? He get promoted all the time. We have been in this thing for almost a year. We have always had each other back. We have supported each other. I'm not just talking about the show. ROI. On the real, so I used to take this drive every day.
You used to go further.
I used to go further. And it's a nice night. I just forgot my cigar at home. I went, shit. But our appreciation. So going back to the story, the kids. I did not have the greatest upbringing with my dad. But I got my dad. And I got some folks around me who's supposed to be giving me the ROI because I'm the one taking care of my dad every day. They the ones that got knives throwing at me trying to slit my damn throat. It's the same with marriages. The people who supposed to have you, and this is vice versa, don't get the game twisted. But I done been part of too many damn conversations. Damn, man, people got like it's like society got a problem with showing a black man appreciation still. And I don't understand it. Because I'm so sick of I'm sick of it. What you bring to the table? I am the table. Boy, I love one time somebody go, what you bring to the table? Nothing but love and appreciation. Shit. Marry her. Girl, don't date. Go straight to whatever you need to go. And it's like, it's this mental aspect that creates that thought. If you get to that point, we already talked about midlife crisis. Mm-hmm. What the hell is midlife crisis? Everybody talks about it. What the hell is it? Are we talking about it tonight?
Midlife crisis, to me, because I can only speak from my perspective.
Sure.
Is when you get to, I'm going to say, at this point, it's anywhere from 40 to 50.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at where your life is.
Right.
And you measure it up to what you think it should be, or what you want it to be, and whether or not it's there. Then you're like, well, damn, I only have
so many years left.
I have fewer years ahead of me than I do behind me. So you start making some more, riskier decisions, wilder decisions, more unpredictable decisions that you wish you would have already made in those years past.
And I think you may be right. I do. I'm going to add another scenario. Not debate. I think midlife crisis is, man, I gave a damn. I gave everything I had. Everybody else, was this shit worth it? Fuck this. I'm about to take care of my damn self. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me.
Well, I think that's exactly what I'm saying.
It's a bit of a difference. It's very, very close, but it's a bit of a difference. Because one of them sounds like almost a failure. I didn't get to where I wanted to get to. And I didn't tell you were wrong, though, did I? Because I do think in many cases, I think you're 100% correct.
No, it's not necessarily
Okay.
I didn't get to where I wanted to get to.
Okay, maybe I misheard you.
My life doesn't look like what I want it to look like.
Okay, I got that.
You know what I mean?
I do.
So it very much encompasses, you wake up and you're like, I'm giving all this shit to everybody else. This isn't what I wanted.
I can rock that.
You know what I mean?
So I see the blend is there. I'm with you. Because I think for me, and I know me, and I'm, nobody likes me, I don't really care. You know I say that all the time, right? I don't care. That's the reason why I take my ass on my trips. That's the reason why I take my ass on trips by my damn self. That's the reason why I'm going to take care of T. That's the reason why, at the end of the day, I done everything I can do for people. If anybody got a problem with me, they can just go do what they need to do. Because I've done everything in my power I think I can do for people. So I totally understand, even though it's different points of what you were reading, but I understand what men are saying. A lot of the older men are just like, shit, nobody appreciates what the hell I put out here. What's the point? But I'm not going to be one. I'm using I because I'm the only example I got, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be the ones that's going to be lonely, too sad, too depressed, whatever have you. And I'm definitely ain't going to be the one to not speak on it. Trust me on that one.
We already know.
I ain't that nigga in a minute. So let that shit be known now. Know. I'm going to speak on, you ain't taking care of your business with me. You going to hear what I got to say. And if you don't react on it, let it be known. That's on you. But I got my resume. You know what I mean? Like a lot of men do. A lot of women do too. I got my resume. Oh, you think... You know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and do that. Like, oh girl. You better remember, you better recognize. But the other part about midlife crisis, I say this all the time, you're gonna think it's a joke. You're gonna say this is a joke, but I don't think it's a joke. I can do a study on it. Maybe I need to do a book on it. I think there is an alignment between men, midlife crisis, and menopause. And I've said this before. Because when women go through menopause, things change. Now, you go, how you know? You ain't no female. Okay, I know because the female's the one who tell me.
You do know that there is a medical male menopause as well, too.
Yeah, women.
Okay.
But
No, sir. No, sir.
women.
No, sir.
And maybe the male, again,
Okay.
maybe it's the male menopause, what I'm
Y'all go
speaking
through
of.
some- yes.
Hold on. I'm not, see, I didn't take this, I didn't mean it for it to be an embattlement piece. I meant for it to be this is a real conversation. But I'm the only person who's saying it. People look at me like I'm crazy. But I've been part of these conversations when women keep talking about, I keep talking about, but when women say because of menopause, their desire gone, they heat flashes, they don't want to be touched, they don't want this, the mental changes. And don't get me wrong, ain't nobody saying none of that stuff is not true, because I believe it's 100% lie, 1000% true. But here's what I'm trying to say to people. Everything has an effect. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything has an effect. And what women said was, well, that's just something men need to know that's coming. They just need to handle it. I'll be damned. No, it's not what that is. It's how do you find other ways to bring closeness? Mm-hmm. How do you find other ways? You just don't go, just what the hell I'm dealing with, deal with it. That's not what it is, because this is why I said women menopause is the appetizer to men midlife crisis. It ain't the course to what's going on with men midlife crisis.
I got a backing there. Kaisernomics for Life said andropause is what I was referring to.
Andropause?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Can we get a definition of that? That's what I hooked up with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it's a point of it got to be a lot more communication, a lot more thought, a lot more totally 100% understanding. You feel what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because it ain't no difference. I don't know if I should say this or not, because I don't want to turn it, but it ain't no difference when you younger and that woman had that work week that was hell, but ain't spent no time with her man, and her man was like, hey, babe, we ain't been together, whatever, can we at least go get a drink? You feel what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got to go get that drink. And that's vice versa.
So I will say, now that you said all these negative things and effects of marriage on men, I will say that studies actually say that it's better for men's health to be married versus divorced or unmarried. Divorced,
yes, but unmarried, why?
Because you have a companion that keeps you
stressed. I mean, what?
I'm gonna punch you square in the throat. That keeps you accountable for your health. That is supposed to be in, and I say this when the marriage is good.
Yeah.
I
know that.
When everything is balanced,
when
and everything is
right,
where it needs to be. They keep you accountable for your health. They encourage you to be emotionally intelligent. Like they build that safe space so that you have somewhere, a safe and healthy outlet for your emotions. All of these physical benefits that lower your blood pressure, help you maintain a healthy weight. Your mental health is better because you're emotionally intelligent, because you have that one-on-one, close, dependable connection. Again, it's
No, go ahead. I wasn't stopping you.
It's when everybody is doing what they need to do. What is that?
Thumbs up to the definition.
Andropause is the gradual decline in testosterone levels in men, often causing fatigue, depression, and reduced libido, similar to menopause in women.
Shit, that sounds like MS. But anyway. What? I'm shit. I mean, shit. Fatigue, depression. That's all that shit. But thank you.
Studies say that it's better for y'all
if you find a good woman.
It's not about a good woman. No, we can. If you have a healthy relationship, because you can have a good woman, but not have a healthy relationship.
All right,
you know what I mean?
All right, okay. So if you have you're right. I give you that. You're 100% right on that. So, and this point is a good point too. I thought about this because my man said the reduced libido part. Mm-hmm. You know what is causing a lot of problems with marriages now?
Viagra.
It is.
Viagra, I'll
It
say it.
is. It
Viagra,
is.
Viagra,
Viagra
Viagra.
causing a lot of problems
Correct.
because there was a time, and again, when the women menopause hit,
And male andropause hit.
and male, y'all, and
Y'all were good.
you were good.
You were good.
You let
Because neither
the-
one of you wanted shit.
You ain't want shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting down,
But
and I
now-
ain't getting up.
But now
You
this
know what
damn
I'm saying?
little pill.
Now that little pill got 99-year-olds like shit, mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go get out that wheelchair.
That's why STDs are rampant
It is.
in the senior homes.
And again, it's causing issues though.
It is.
Because, back in the day, 50, you good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you clocked it on, you did your thing. That's what that damn, midlife crisis was. When you was about 45, you said, shit, my time running out. I'm about to go get me a little sports car. You start wearing your little sweaters and shit like Chad. You start hanging out with a young girl. I'm just keeping it real. That's what they did.
Absolutely.
But now this pill,
Uh-huh.
you still shopping, and shit, your spouse, wife, mate, whatever, she in bed with some hair colors on, in a thick ass motherfucking robe, and a fan. You trying to figure that shit out, ain't you?
Air conditioner
You talking
blasting.
about the air conditioner on
Air
59,
conditioner blasting.
and you talking about you nippy, but you got a fan. Like, I don't know what you doing. Like, I don't understand what's happening in this world.
That little pill has screwed
So
up a lot of things.
it screwed up a lot.
Can I ask you, when they gonna have that little pill for us? I know they keep talking about it.
I thought at one point, this maybe about 5 years ago, they had a little pink pill,
I
but
heard it was
nothing.
pink or purple or something. But
What I saw was pink.
nothing to the level of this blue pill.
No, but I don't know. First of all, I'm not a medical doctor, but I think that's where, because if you look at sex toys, can we have that conversation real quick?
Boy, this is not the after hours show.
No. This is
not the
but we
after
talked
hours
about
show.
this whole thing about is
You're on a
marriage
short leash.
beneficial,
You're on a short
but
leash
we're
with this
we're having this
conversation.
real conversation.
Shortly.
And to be honest with you, it ain't my fault because you don't want to ask me when females gonna get their pills. You led me. See, you did just like you led
the
me.
pills have nothing
Like
to do
women
with-
menopause,
with
you
pleasure
lead
toys.
us. Yeah,
It has
because
nothing to do with pleasure toys.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what?
It does not.
My American people, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this conversation right now. We're in disagreement,
TBD.
but it does.
No,
but
it doesn't. How? Because those pleasure toys are out there. Majority of them are out there for single women who are not about this dating life and are taking care of things for themselves. The majority of them.
Majority of them are being used by single women.
Correct.
Well, that's a problem right there.
Why?
Let me shut up.
You'd rather have them
Let me
out
shut
there
up.
bouncing
Let
from
me shut up.
lap to lap.
Let me shut up. Let me stop right now.
Again.
That's a problem right there. That's a problem right there. Shit, you want to? Hey, your marriage would have had that damn closet that your kids can't go into. Your marriage says, I'm done. We can say that for the midnight show, but that's a problem right
That is an
there.
after-hour show, but,
Yeah,
that's a relationship where you have that connection and that closeness.
I give you that, but I'm just
where
saying.
you have to go back in that middle lane.
But it's that mentality. No, this ain't for that. This shit, man. Look, when you get married, I don't know, for some reason I had that Rufus song in my head. Once you get started, I don't know why that song was in my head. But when you get, I don't know what's wrong with me. Marriage. Man, in order for this thing to really be beneficial to men, everybody got to be on their damn job. If it's a good man. And everybody got to carry this job all the way through till this dude gets in the grave. And what I find is people don't do that. Whether it's social media, whether it's social pressures, whether it's just the way shit is, man. People don't carry the tool of appreciation for a black man the way for a good black man. Because everybody's not deserving. You got to have a resume. And that's the only way men are going to really start saying, because men cares about their legacy. Men care about their legacy. I'm big on my legacy. Like, when I'm gone, hell, is anybody gonna even remember some of the shit I've done? For real. So it's about that appreciation. I got you, have those conversations about things that your man did. Instead of being on the phone with whoever talking about he did this, and this, but he didn't do that. Have more conversations about what somebody did, not what they didn't do. Tell them thank you for what they did. Stop talking about what you ain't done yet, because that's not what you do. And I can go both sides. I do understand that, but I'm only talking about one side today.
Don't get it twisted. We're going to have a conversation about whether or not marriage is beneficial to women now.
So. You know what? I ain't got a problem with it.
We're definitely having that
because I don't know. I can't speak on it. Honestly, I cannot speak on it. I don't think there's, like I said, I know more, not all, I know more older women that are smiling, but I know a lot of men that barely say 5 words. Matter of fact, they get broken down to the point they don't say words no more. They just be like, yeah, Like, what the hell's going on? Straight up, like, that's not what you're supposed to be. But I also think men now are more vocal than they were back in the day. Mm-hmm. Men now are saying, okay, stop the bullshit. I ain't on this. If you think you the prize or whatever the hell that is, because the marriage is the prize. The marriage is the prize. The marriage is supposed to be the prize. If you think you all that, don't think you all that until you are showing me what I am to you. Because in many cases, not all, let's be real, but in some cases, some women that say they all that wouldn't be where they were if it wasn't for like they had that man. Show that appreciation. Or else dude gonna be like, I can take this party somewhere else. Keeping it real. So the fact that the structure of marriage, what it is today, where we are today, the demands that's out there today, not only do I gotta, new young man, gotta carry the burden, then you're gonna demand I'm freaking 6 foot, you gotta demand I'm 6 inches, you're gonna demand I make 6 figures.
Did you say 6 inches?
Yeah, 666. Yeah.
I don't know anybody that.
I'm just telling you what that 666. That's where that shit come from. I'm just keeping real what they say. I don't got nothing to do with it. That's a female. That's a female thing. That ain't mine.
That's not my friend group.
I'm just saying. Look, that's another show.
You opened Pandora's box.
Well,
you already opened
Pandora
Pandora's
went
box.
home. So that's why nowadays with all this demand, if I'm a young dude, ain't no way in hell I get married. If I'm a young dude and I didn't have kids, ain't no way in hell I get married. Ain't no way in hell. There's no way in God green earth if I'm a young dude without kids would I get married. No. No. Because you would have had to find the diamond in the rough.
I mean, isn't that everybody's goal when they're single is to find that, and love often blinds us in the moment, and we think that we may have found it, which makes us get married to who we think is going to be this diamond in the rough.
Yeah, that's facts.
And then, that's why they say the 7-year itch. By 7 years, you're like,
what the hell?
This is still cold. This is diamond.
Facts. So I'm just keeping it going because it's, and the reason I'm saying it is I'm talking about the demand. On top of the burden that you got to carry right now as a male, on top of the burden you got to carry in life, now I got to worry about this, and that, and all that shit. No.
I think part of what you're saying, though, is the way marriage has been viewed in the past. I think marriage has shifted in some aspect, because if you know how you started to begin with, we're following their lead.
Yes, we did.
Their lead now looks totally different as to what marriage looks like.
Yes.
So we're still focused on what it looked like back then, 50s, the cleaver age.
Right.
We have yet to shift to the partnership, the level playing field as far as a more balanced pressure,
Right.
which is where their marriages are right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're far more leveled out and more equally yoked as far as pressure. But we're still working on that other
Piece of it.
That other mold. Yeah.
I can rock that. I'm not trying to have no big debate. I just want to have this conversation because I want people to understand what it takes if they are married to have a good relationship. I want people to be able to have conversation with their spouses. I want people to know, because a lot of times we can't have conversations like this from a guy, because a guy, if you have a conversation like I'm having tonight, you're going to have people throwing rocks and stones at you and all that because they're scared. I don't give a everybody know me. I don't care. So, because my point of it is I want people to grow. I want people to learn.
Right.
But I want people to know the burden that men go through. I'm sick of hearing about all men ain't whatever. All the men you dealt with ain't And sometimes if all the men you deal with ain't shit, guess what? You may not be shit. No, dead ass. Why can't people say that? If I was to say every woman I was with, it wasn't shit, I wasn't shit. No doubt. Because what was I doing being in the area that I keep running into women who ain't shit?
Why do you keep choosing those?
Why I keep choosing them? You know why? Because there's something about them that attracts them to me. Why? Because shit attracts shit.
It's something within you that you need to work on.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you got someone that's good, or you about to start a life with someone that good, that appreciation game, if you are a child of someone, because you got young folks watching our show, I'm looking at them right now. Mm-hmm. You got to don't show that appreciation after they die. That's that SA shit that get on my nerves, right?
Buy those flowers now.
Give
those flowers now.
Let them know what they put into you. You appreciate it. Because I'll tell you something. Not having a good father is a little bit better than not having one at all. In some cases, not all, because nothing's ever all. You know, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah, we can't make blanket statements.
Can't do that because it's just a lie. But I can say this and this and this, but I was blessed to even know. Hell, I knew what my father was. Let's just start that right there, because there's a lot of people out here, young ladies and men, who don't know. They don't know, correct. And then they was told that their daddy was A and it ended up being C. That's another story.
Yeah, I saw on Father's Day, I think I saw a reel that had a guy that said he got a tattoo of his father, and then he goes to wipe his arm off, and there ain't nothing there because he doesn't know his father. Yeah.
So appreciation, everybody has the responsibility to ROI. And don't think people don't suppose to expect it. If you bust your butt on something, let them know. But stop acting like you can do it the way you want to. You feel what I'm saying? If you like yellow roses, I'm making this shit up, and I'm bringing you red roses, I'm giving you what I want to give you. I'm not giving you what you like. That's not right. If I know you like yellow roses, I get you yellow roses.
Yeah.
I get my side piece red roses.
Love language.
Yes. That's what you do. But people don't want to do that. They want to give the people who put the most into them effing less. They don't understand this freaking world, still don't want to show appreciation to a damn black man. That's the reason when they did a tribute on my man Willie Mays tonight, I thought it was special. It gave me, I thought it was something incredible, because it's incredible even now today. It's very few times you can see a black man being appreciated. And on a day-to-day life, we don't see it. All the black men that I know in this effing city that has bust their butts off to make this city a better place for African American, the only time I ever seen them get honored is from an African American at an event. I really hear about what they do on the news. You know, I hear about the dude who freaking saved a raccoon from choking.
I'm sorry, what now?
Some dude saved a raccoon from choking. Now he's an internet sensation.
This is why I don't want.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of dudes out here, man, that has really put it down. Talk about Steve Hightower all the time. I mean, my man Carl Satterwhite, man, all the time. There's so many people. Michael Johnson down in Milwaukee, all the time. I mean, these people out here. Philip Holloman. There's people who broke their neck, and I say these names, and most of y'all be like, who? Exactly. We gotta learn to do that, man, because when the younger generation see the older cats tired, unhappy, they're gonna be like, shit, I wanna grow up like that. Then they're gonna make that decision. Shit, I'm about to go get me a young girl. Now that's the last damn thing that my black ass would do. Oh shit, you crazy ass people out here. Ain't no way in hell. Yolanda leave me, y'all. I can't tell y'all where I'm at, but it's gonna be a sand, it's gonna be an ocean, it's gonna be a motherfucking one of them old ass Partridge Family vans. This is what they call them, little buggy vans or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be that. It might be a portalette. Truth be told, I ain't gonna have shit. But I'm gonna be the happiest dude in the world because I ain't gonna be carrying nobody else's burden. And I'm gonna have my fishing rod. I'm gonna have my music. And I'm gonna be at the local bar every night.
We're gonna talk about that pressure.
Come on.
We're gonna talk about that pressure.
Pressure burst pipes, right?
That's another show.
Pressure burst pipes. So what time is it? Like we almost right.
Almost 10 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
What time we start?
Almost 9 o'clock.
Oh.
We were a little late tonight.
We were late tonight?
We were a little late tonight.
Okay, that's good. We cool. All right. So we're going to continue this conversation, and definitely we're going to have a conversation as far as, is it worth it? Is marriage worth it? There's a lot of good things in marriage. There's a lot of things that need to be better. It's to death do you part. Not until the kids get old enough to get out of the house and you get amnesia. It's not what it is. Matter of fact, that's when the party's supposed to start.
Correct.
And it's about Go ahead. Sorry.
But that's if you're doing the work while the kids are growing.
If you're doing the work, and sometimes
continue to do that.
You got to, and sometimes you got to start. You got to push Me and Yolanda had to push the start button. I shared that with you before, because we had three boys, all these da 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 da. And when the last boy got done with college, I think I shared that story. I won't go into it. And the first weekend that we didn't have to go nowhere, we looked at each other and I was like, "Who are you?" Mm-hmm. Because so sometimes you restart it.
Those lanes.
It's them lanes. But you got to be dedicated. It takes two people to be dedicated. Mm-hmm. One, If you got that reputation, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, get off your ass and do it. Period. And I'm saying that to the dudes, I'm saying that to the females. Stop making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a good one in your life, you don't want to mess that up right now. Because like I said, you don't want no young chick. Boy, you better...
The dating pool is contaminated.
It is...
It is contaminated.
Well, I'll be watching Pop the Balloon like...
Contaminated. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, a new one out now.
I have 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah. This one. Them dudes pissed me off on this one,
tomorrow.
Though. Yeah, I ain't mad at you. All right, y'all. So... We're going to go ahead. We're going to end this episode. We're going to shut this down because I think I got to gas up 3 times on the way home.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
You know what I mean? I see you, Joe. So I got a lot of people I didn't do shout outs on. My bad. On my end, nothing but love. And he said catch one for him. All right, Joseph. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, Yolanda know this, though, by the way. Yolanda already know if we ever hit money. Mm-hmm. I told her if we ever hit the lottery, she may not like me. I'm in Dominican. I'm in Dominican, Punta Cana. I'm with the locals. Me and the locals chilling every night.
She's not going with you?
I don't know. No. She's welcome to come with me, but she might not want to live. Yolanda a little bit more bougie than me. So she might not want to live that life. I don't know. I can't speak for her.
Ooh,
you got to ask her.
You can live that bougie life on the island somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't want to live a bougie life. That's my point. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to be with the locals. I want to be at the bar with the locals. I mean, I'm talking about.
All you want, but my homestead needs to be set.
There you go.
And then you go play with the locals all damn day.
But that's the point. If you listen, we on the same page.
That's called compromise.
If she want her homestead set, Set it up.
That's good.
But my ass, after all the years of what I put in,
Bye.
I'm down here.
Bye.
I may visit your ass, but no, I'm down here. I ain't got no stress. You go get the poo boy or who in the hell you need to get now. My black ass gonna be with the locals. The locals gonna love me because you know what? Drinks on me Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. All drinks on my black ass. And I'm buying dinner for the first 400 families.
You going to see your girlfriend tonight? Because I need you to win some money.
No, me and my girlfriend, we gotta break up.
Really?
We gotta break up. It's like, it's again, everything we just talked about. She ain't putting out. She ain't showing no love. I ain't getting nothing from her. You know what I mean? I get teased, and I'm watching her please other people.
You wore her out.
Well, you know what? See, here we go. You supposed to be in this for the long game, the long haul. This ain't no temporary bullshit.
Not a side chick. A side chick is not in it for the long haul.
Well, shit. As long as I'm putting out, I expect her to put out. And as long as I'm there consistently, I got expectations. Side chicks got expectations too.
Now, if you want to be real, to keep a side chick, you got to do more work than she's doing.
Now, you know what? I give you that a little bit, but lately it ain't adding up. This shit ain't adding up. So I think I'm rather gonna have to get another side chick that I'm thinking about. You know, there's one up in this area that I'm thinking that's right down the street. Honestly, I might have to just go and slide in that DM. Like, what's up, boo? You know what I'm saying? You know, I know we used to kick it back in the day, but it's been a minute.
And just for those that don't know, we're talking about the casino.
They all know.
No, they don't.
Hey, last week,
all
y'all know my side chick is the casino.
Your side chick is the casino.
Hard Rock Casino, my side chick.
Correct.
But I'm up here at Miami Valley. Miami Valley, you know what I'm saying? Miami Valley, you know, I think Miami Valley might have to get a visit from me tonight. Yeah, I think, I'm going to have to see what she about. Because Hard Rock ain't that hard.
They have 2 smoking patios.
Yeah, I've been up here. Like I said, when I worked up here, I used to come up here all the time. So I might just slide in there, throw a little something, see how well I'm treated. This an older side chick though, cause you going here, but I'm 57 years old. I'm like a teenager, cause it'd be this is where the retired people go, and there's more pickup trucks out here than a damn.
True.
I know.
They stay there all day too.
I know. Trust me.
They've been there since early. Yeah.
All day. You got more pickup trucks in the Dodge lot.
They be turning in there when I come into work.
Come on now, I know this area, girl. Yeah. So we need to go because we just talking now. Again, man. Hey, man, Willie Mays, rest in peace, rest in heaven, man, rest in paradise, whatever people want to call it, man. I just want to say, as a fan, I thank you for what you've done, not as a ball player, honestly, for what you represent as a black man. Man, you was always one of the classiest dudes ever, man, and nothing but mass love for you, man. I kid you not. You will be missed, but you also have inspired a lot of young people to want to be like you. Peace with that. So we good. There it is. That's finished. I think it's gonna have share or something on it. I get it. I got it. Oh, don't hit your foot. Just do a recording, so don't be cussing me out.
Why? Because I wouldn't do it in person anyway?
I don't know, man. So, see what I'm talking about? See, that's why I recorded this, the after show, because I think people really need to see. People really need to see what I go through. All right, so we talked about it. We touched on it. We created some conversation. So then we can do the show with women. I'm gonna make sure I got some alcohol on that one.
No, sir.
What?
No, sir.
How come I can't have alcohol for that conversation? Why?
I had to stay coherent for all that shit. You have to stay coherent.
But I put it on both parts. I didn't just say one. I put it on both parts and the young kids. Young kids gotta show appreciation, man. You got to. You can't be having people feel like the work they put in was just not worth it. People need to be energized, and people don't understand that. I know you don't. You said the same thing about that one JLB you was at. I don't feel appreciated.
Right. And I think that's an in general human desire. You want to feel appreciated, acknowledged, and seen.
Huh?
I texted you to lock the door.
You need that tool to lock it, don't you?
Yeah, you need a little thing to turn it.
Like I didn't tell you last week.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
All right, we're gonna get off air because Sarah's not appreciating what my senior
Appreciation what?
VP.
What am I not appreciating?
She is not appreciating the work he is doing. So we're going to get off the air right now
He wasn't doing
because
work.
he's working and she is not showing the desired appreciation. She's not giving the ROI. And this is what I just
ROI
talked
for
about.
what?
See what I'm talking about? See that right there.
What was
That
your
that
ROI?
right there is what's going on
Get
in the
out the
world.
damn chair,
See,
Spike.
people trying to kick me out. I don't gotta take this shit. I got places to go. I'm out. Peace.